Welcome to Big Dog's Next Build. Unfortunately, we had to tear this house down. There's very few structures I come across that I say, it is just not practical to try and save this. And I actually had hopes that we'd be able to rehab the foundation. The long and short of it is, this was actually two houses that were brought and put together. One of the original houses was probably 1800s, late 1800s, early 1900s. The other house was probably 50s or 60s and moved here. But you had 2x4 floor joists in one part, 2x6 floor joists in another part. There was large portions of the building that were rotten, and just a whole lot of details that were going to be very problematic to solve. Even a total gut to the studs wasn't going to solve everything. There was a couple of roof line issues, and even once we got the foundation bare so we could see it, it was just not practical to even try and save the foundation. It would have been nice to save it, but the reality of the situation was there was too much rotten, there was too much bad structure, and the cost of rehabbing the foundation to make it dry, in addition to fixing the rot, redesigning the entire interior, and essentially giving it a deep energy retrofit, would have taken about 5 times the resources as this new project will. This is a pretty cool project. It's going to fall somewhere between passive and pretty good house. Either way, you could call it a high performance build, an elevated performance build. Borrowed a few things from my friend Steve Basic on this project, and what you see here is a pretty small footprint, but it's actually bigger than it appears right now, and it is a extremely functional space. Because the lot is sloped, this allows us for a walkout of our service corridor, which gives us not only access for mechanicals and maintenance of mechanicals without disturbing the main floor, but it also allows for some storage. I'm standing inside what will be the future foundation, and as you can see, these two stakes aren't very far apart. We're looking at about 13 by 33, which seems rather small, but consider it an oversized service corridor, because the actual total footprint of the building will be a little over 33 and 25 feet that way. Welcome to Big Dog's Next Build. So we're doing something completely different on this project, something that we have never done before. It has been done before, successfully even. But we haven't done it before, and that always comes with a certain gravity. I was talking with a friend last night, and he basically said, you have good luck with that. But here's what we're doing. So we're going to set up our fast foot. You've seen me use that before. And we're going to tie it directly into our new Jura with the aid of some really fancy gear from Fab-Form. And we are going to do a Monopour. We are going to pour the walls and the footing all at the same time. And we might be in a little bit of a time crunch to do it all. Marking the center line of our footing, which is also the center line of our wall. Just trying to get stuff established before we start flaking out our fast foot. We're also going to do something I haven't done in a while. We're going to put up batter boards. It's actually a recommended practice for doing a Monopour this way. So kind of cool. Going to do something we haven't done in a while, and doing something completely different. And it begins. Oh. Well, you know we're building on solid ground. Oh. Oh man, it's gonna be fun putting the fast foot out today. And paint's getting pretty cold. Paint malfunction, paint malfunction. Okay. And I am looking for 33 feet, 3 3/4. 30 feet, 33 feet, 3 3/4. All right. "33 feet. Pull that tight, Kels. Right there. I will be there in a second, okay? Do not move. All right.
Zero's right here.
Oh, damn it. Yep. Well, that's good. So, well, all good. All right. Okay. Cool. I'm not entirely sure that I actually need these lines, but it's in the instructions, so I'm doing it. I think I could get away with just having the center line of the wall, center line of footing, and the outside edge of footing. But going for it because it makes sense to follow the instructions the first time you do something new.
Yep. Alright, and this guy. Yep.
Calm down, Kelsey. There's going to be strings.
So yes.
X marks the spot.